So I do want to spend a few minutes talking about Tom Black. Many of you all know Tom Black. He needs no introduction. I'm not going to read the bio that's on the website that you guys saw about Tom. Many of you know him, but some of you know him as well as I do, but many of you don't. So I want to say a few things about Tom. And first thing I want to say is all our good friend Jim Clendenin sends his best, who I talked to today, and he's real sorry he couldn't be here. So, but anyway, so Tom Black, generosity and loyalty. So let's talk about generosity, because just on that front, on an annual, daily, or cumulative basis, Tom Black could have been deserved this award any year for the last, I can't tell you how many years, and I've known him for about over 25 years, close to 25 years. So I want to say that and acknowledge that. So many of you know Tom is the generous guy. He's been tremendous with the wine and the wine auction. Like Robert said, he's really helped elevate that in this town. He's been incredibly generous with his own cellar, his knowledge. He's shared that. But Tom's also a guy that's generous in other ways that people don't know. There's plenty of time in Tom's life to help make one person's life better. He does that all the time, every day, and it's not a celebration, it's not a pay party over it either. So I want to make sure you all know that Tom is more than just what you sometimes see, those of you don't know him as well as I do. And so generosity fits really, really well. The other thing I would say is loyalty. I mean, I actually don't know anybody more loyal to his friends. And when he's loyal to his friends, and it's through thick and thin, and he's actually there more when it's thin and it's not good. Okay? And I'll tell you that extends to everybody in this family or the circle of those friends, okay? It's not limited to one person or an individual. It's limited. If that circle's their part of it, then Tom's the same way with everybody. So that's the Tom Black I know. So loyalty is, I think it's the only one up there that all the years has loyalty on it. And that's a great label for Tom Black. So it's really my pleasure, along with Robert, to help present this award to Tom Black.
Thank you. That's very nice.
Don't fall.
I can't give up my wine glass. So thank you very much.
Tom, can you go up some stairs? Are you afraid of that?
Does the Baptist Church have a bus? Of course not. I've been drinking. So I might say a lot of different things, but one thing I'd like to say is I'm so glad to see Tom and Paul here. I didn't get to talk to you. Because Tom and Christy Edwards introduced me to the wine auction, and it has been the greatest single thing in my life to create friends and relationships that I'll never forget. And I didn't get involved with the hope of winning this award, the Norman Lipman Award. In fact, I think Robert deserves the award as much as anybody. It'd be kind of awkward for it, but gosh, he's been generous to this community. And Keith, of course, who is recipient. But anyway, the point I wanted to make with everybody is I thank you for the award, and I want you to know that you cannot support a better charity in Nashville than the Nashville Wine Auction. We do so much good in this community. And if you don't know, we've raised over $20 million in our history to support cancer research and cancer causes. And everybody in this room, has been touched by cancer, absolutely. And so, it's something we can be proud of, and it's something we can support. And I hope everybody here will come to the wine auction this year and buy a lot, okay? So thank you very much for this. I appreciate it. Thank you.
First thing that comes to my mind is Gavin. He's a wonderful person. He's part of our family. He's like a mean big brother to me. I love him. He's the most loyal and generous person I know. And I'm so happy that he's here tonight as our guest of honor.
How do I know Tom Black? Tom Black, my goodness, I've known you for, it seems, all of my adult life. Well, not really, but the last 20 years. And Tom, cheers. Here's to you. Just a fabulous friend and a wonderful person, generous, and just a great personality for the wine community. But most of all, Jeannie and I, we love you. Thank you, Tom, for all you do.
When I think of Tom Black, three things come to mind, not necessarily in this order: wine, passion, and generosity. When you combine all those together, anytime you're around Tom, it's a fabulous experience and a great time. It's been a great pleasure getting to know him better through the years, particularly through his generous efforts to support the Nashville Wine Auction. And he is incredibly deserving of this award he's receiving tonight, and I'm glad to be here to share it with him. Cheers, Tom. Thank you.
When I think of Tom, obviously I think of wine. I've seen him at Zaki auctions. I've seen him in his home drinking wine. I've seen him at restaurants drinking wine. I've seen him at City Winery drinking wine. It's wine, obviously. Hello. But I would say wine tied with philanthropy. There's not a lot of people who pretty much think about their wine collection, their wine drinking, tied to doing good. And Tom is one of the good guys out there who does that. And I like that a lot. Aspire the same. Keep doing your thing, Tom. Drink wine, give it away.
Tom, congratulations. It's been fun to watch you in your entire career, but particularly around what you do for the wine auction each year. We appreciate that and never quit selling.
Tom, cheers. It's been great knowing you since I've been involved in the Nashville Wine Auction over the last 6 years. You're a great supporter, and they couldn't do it without you. Congratulations. Cheers.
Hi, Tom. Congratulations on receiving the Robert Lipman Award for 2017 from your two favorite sisters.
Tom is bigger than life. He's the most awesome, generous, loving person in the entire world.
You know, you talk about a guy that likes you or loves you, and you can't figure out why, but you sure know it's true. That's Tom Black. He always treats me that way, like a best friend. Pretty special.